Waterloo CSL TV. Okay, 10 seconds left until our final ace match between the University of Waterloo and the University of Colorado. This is on Lost Temple. This will be Anti-Mage versus Endymion. Endymion being their best player and Anti-Mage of Waterloo's team. ZVP, hey, on the top side we have Anti-Mage, who represents University of Waterloo, who cares about the color. On the right side, we have Endymion, who represents the University of Colorado, who already beat Anti-Mage in our second set. So will Endymion beat Anti-Mage again?
I don't know. This is actually extremely similar to their previous game. Once again, they have close air positions.
Yes, very close air positions again, but will Anti-Mage learn?
Yeah, actually, Anti-Mage, I'd say, was very, very far ahead in that game. Just his attack time was significantly too early.
So he's going to be pulling out his probes to see the Overlord. He sees the Overlord again, so both players know exactly where they are. Endymion going to be putting down a pool first instead of a hatch. Oh,
it's actually a really early pool.
This is an 8 pool. We're going to be seeing an 8 pool versus Anti-Mage. Oh man, how's this 8 pool going to arrive?
I've seen Anti-Mage lose to early Zerglings quite often before, but he is going to be aware of this with his probe scout. He can see that pool is halfway done, and he's going to know that he really needs to get some sort of defense up fairly early. Or he could be a baller and defend it with probes like Nalaroth, but probably a better idea to get some armor.
Yeah, spawning pool is almost done for Endymion. Oh
and
man!
Anti-Mage is probe trying to take out this hatchery from Endymion, doing about 40 damage, but that's not really going to affect much.
What are we gonna see here? And oh! Pylon blocks from Anti-Mage! Zerglings cannot get out. Oh, and this is the perfect block for Endymion, so that he can't get out with his 8 pool. Ouch!
These Zerglings are going to make short work of the Pylon, and Anti-Mage cancels them for some reason.
He's kind of boosting it up. It was just a delay.
That cybernetic sword is not in a good position. This space is more than 1 zealot wide, I think. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, it looks like Anti-Mage.
He's fine.
We'll see. Although it's not going to matter because Endymion's going for the gateway. Now, we'll see. Anti-Mage has to get another zealot out. Although he's sending probes to attack. Getting surrounded, not what you want to happen. Now that he has a second gateway, he's going to be able to hold this off just fine. And Endymion throwing down a hatch, realizing that his 8 pool has not really succeeded, and he is playing from behind.
Yep.
Anti-Mage double gassing. And chrono boosting his 4th gate attack.
Oh yeah, you're right. Huh.
And his gateway. I'm not entirely sure what he's doing. Double gas, chrono boosting out army early on is kind of an odd combination.
For sure, Endymion using that Zergling to control the Zelnaga towers to make sure he knows what they have in terms of composition. Probe gonna be coming out right now.
Looks like Anti-Mage might be going for the same sort of build. Nope, he throws down another gateway, so he's now 3. Yeah, I guess it looks like he could go for a 3-gate expand, or some sort of 4-gate, or possibly 3-gate robo. So he's gonna start off.
Yeah, so we have a confrontation here in Endymion's Zerg player's natural.
Yep,
However, Endymion sees this and makes a lot more Zerglings rather than droning, and 2 spine crawlers.
Yeah, this is definitely a great way to play PvZ. You just go in and you scare the Zerg, and they have to. You don't even have to do any damage. The second that they produce something other than a drone, you've done damage.
Yep.
That did a decent amount of damage, I have to say. The downside
So
of
we
this
have
build that Endymion does is his speed for his Zerglings is actually going to be pretty heavily delayed. It looks like it's not going to hugely matter to him as he's going for fast lair, which means
he's also taking down the rocks really pretty early in the game. Obviously,
Yeah,
you want to
well-
be able to do something with those Zerglings anyways.
Yeah,
Might as well
he's
take
got-
down the rocks that are first.
One thing I would like to see him do with some of those is just run up into this natural and see if and when Anti-Mage goes to take it. And if Anti-Mage had sent his probe down with no support to drop the Nexus, he could have killed the probe and then just left and started nicking away at Protoss.
Again, like the last game, Endymion is taking total map control. Both Xel'Naga towers, a bunch of overlords in perfectly placed positions, which includes the cliff just above the natural of Anti-Mage, so he knows the timing of that expansion.
And he could always Nidus Swarm there if he wanted to be cute and bring a few Hydralisks out and deny deny gas mining.
Spouting.
Well, he can do some economic damage if he Nidus is up there with some Hydras. And hallucination about to come out for Anti-Mage.
Whoa, hey, hallucination.
Yeah, it's been getting, well, starting a couple months ago, it got really popular in PBZ, since from the Protoss side, you really have to have scouting. And Protoss units are extremely powerful, but you have to have the right ones usually. So if you end up making Immortals and all of a sudden they're making Lings, you're boned. Or if you're, conversely, you're making Stalkers and, well, again, they're making Lings, you're probably boned. But if they're making Mass Roach and you don't realize it and you have Stalker Sentry, you're again kind of in a tough spot. So those hallucinations for scouting are really nice, particularly if you do some sort of 6-gate, as you will not have Robo-Tech. And it looks like that's actually what he's doing, as he's throwing down 2 more gateways and a forge.
Yeah, and we have a Hydralisk Den going up and a Spire going up for Endymion.
I really feel kind of weird about Endymion's tendency to go Hydra Spire at the same time, as he can't really produce much Hydras, or can't produce many Hydras and many Mutalisks, because he's just not going to have the gas for it, particularly on 2 bases.
Do you think the Hydras was because of that Phoenix, or
well, he
more
should
so
realize that Phoenix is hallucinated, as it's going to be doing 0 damage.
Yeah, I agree.
I have a feeling he may just be blind countering Anti-Mage, because Anti-Mage really is known for his Stargate play. So the Hydras are generally a safe bet. It looks like Anti-Mage is hallucinating some Stalkers.
Stalkers.
I'm not
nice,
sure why.
but that will force more Hydras, right? I mean, sorry, more Lings.
Yeah, Lings or Hydras. Personally, I would have liked to see maybe a hallucinated Immortal, because that's really going to force a ton of Lings. But it looks like he might just be trying to scare him now as his army. The Endymion looks absolutely, unbelievably massive. Even though
That's a lot of gateway units.
Yeah, it's halfway composed of hallucinations, though.
Yeah, but Anti-Mage is going to be